need to go to a pet store. It's called PetSmart. Right, it's pretty bright day out here, and there are very few people on the road as usual. So this is one of the streets in Columbus, Ohio. And this is called Sunbury Road. And on my left was Berryfield Drive. And this is Berry Bush Drive. And I'm going to make a left on Stelzer Road. I like the way the roads are properly demarcated, painted, and the traffic is well disciplined, absolutely well disciplined. The regulations and the rules that apply to driving on the road are well defined and well followed by all. This road is called Stelzer Road, Stelzer Road, and it's one of the roads in Columbus, Ohio. These are apartment complexes or condos on my left, and that's a public transportation bus. It's called COTA, COTA, and that's the bus depot. COTA stands for Central Ohio Transit Authority. That's the public transportation used in Columbus, Ohio. But there are very few people who use that. I've never used it. All right. So now I'm at the intersection of Morse Road and Stelzer Road. So like you can see, this is Morse Road. I'm going to Easton Mall area, or I'm going to Easton, we can say. This is Stelzer, and that sign says Easton. There is a store called Whole Foods Market, which is like a wholesale dealer in food, in different kind of food, raw material. I mean, raw and cooked food, basically. There's a BP gas station on my left. Gas price right now is $4.49 per gallon. It's also called Duchess. Diesel is $5.25. So this is one of the major intersections wherein you have 3 to 4 lane roads on both sides, and that's intersecting with 4 lanes road on the road that I am on. I've got 2 cars on my left and 1 COTA bus on my right. Okay, I'm going to change my lane to the right lane, And I'm going to make a turn on this street called Worth Avenue. And I always say Worth Avenue is worth taking. So that's Worth Avenue, because it leads to most of the places that you want to go to at Easton. So here are some of the stores and businesses on Worth Avenue. Pins Mechanical is a good bar and grill. It's huge. It's called Pins Mechanical Company. I have a stop sign, so I stop for a second. And there is a good place to hang out here a little further. There are a couple swings for kids and some benches to sit. So there's traffic, there are people. So in the US you need to stop and let the pedestrians cross the street, especially when there is a sign like this. So, and this is the place I was talking about. It's a good place where you can bring kids for some leisure. Okay, moving on, there is a restaurant called True Food. There is another bar and grill called Slurping Turtle. And I'm gonna move a little further. All right, I just moved on from that stop sign. Here on my left is a restaurant called Cooper's Hawk. This restaurant has been around for quite some time now, 2 to 3 years, around that time. On my right is a store called Nordstrom. And oopsie, okay, those pedestrians were not on a crossing, on the crosswalk, so it's all fine. Here are a couple interesting restaurants on my left. One is a Vietnamese restaurant called Pho Social, PHO Social, and there's a Cafe Istanbul. Okay, let me pull into the parking lot and then I can get a better picture or video of those restaurants. So one of the good things around in US is no matter how big or small your business is, you need to make sure that you have enough space for people to park. So if you have a big store, you need to make sure that you have a huge parking lot. Right in the front there's a restaurant called Zupas Cafe Zupas, and that's what they sell. All right, and there's another store called LL Bean. I'm not very sure what they sell. Okay, so this is a parking lot I was talking about, one of the parking lots. There's a lot of space. There's no dearth of space in the US. USA, sometimes I call it unlimited space available, USA. So that's why there are no high-rise buildings, not too many high-rise buildings around. If you see most of the places. Okay, there's another restaurant called Mongolian Barbecue, and that's the other restaurant I was talking about, Cafe Istanbul. Yeah, there it is. Just a good look there. Cafe Istanbul. and Pho Social, the Vietnamese grill I was talking about. All right. So it is very important to cross the street using a crosswalk, because if a pedestrian does not cross using a crosswalk, it's called jaywalking. So nice clean trash cans everywhere. There's very little litter on the street.
I guess if the family calls, they're like,
So there are different kind of trash can for recycle and whatnot. All right, so we are at the intersection of Worth Avenue and the Strand. All right, I'm gonna cross the street here. So this is the Cooper's Hawk restaurant, bar and grill, winery and restaurant. Excuse me. And I'm going to this store called Apple.
I'm gonna get the same thing actually.
All right, I'm going to go to Apple and I'll get back later. All right, I'm in an Apple store looking at some. Okay, so and this is the Apple store, and I think I'm about to make a move. All right, so this place is called Easton. That's a store. These are different stores at Easton. It's just outside Easton Mall. I like the cleanliness. Cleanliness is really everywhere, speckless. So this is one side of Easton Mall. What you see at the back end is AMC Theater. It's behind that construction. This is a good fountain for kids to enjoy. This is one of the restaurants. They say they are around here since 1977. Smith and Wollensky. Yeah, of course. That's another store called Sur La Table. Sur La Table. Sur is French for on. La is the, on the table. That's another store called Diamond Cellar. This is another seafood restaurant called McCormick and Schmick. McCormick and Schmick's. That's LL Bean, like we saw earlier. think this is a bike stand. We are on the backside of Mongolian barbecue. And the same restaurant that we saw from the parking lot, Zupas. And I'll stop my video for a second here. All right, moving away from where I was right now, I'm getting onto the street. There is no traffic light, but there's a stop sign, so I can only get on the street when it is completely safe. Left is clear, right is clear. I'm good to go. This is still Easton area. There's this car dealer called Germain Lexus. They sell Lexus cars. Okay, this is a Tesla showroom here. That's a giraffe to advertise the Lego store nearby. That's Ashley furniture store. Alright. I'm gonna head straight over here. Got the green lights. I'm just gonna keep going. There's a Buffalo Wild Wings, commonly popularly known as B-dubs or BWW. This is also in the Easton area. There are different stores here, like Marshall's, Home Goods, Sierra Trading. So you see how huge is the parking lot here? It's as huge as all the businesses put together, and maybe even bigger than that. All right, so there's a restaurant come grill called Beer Barrel. It used to be Champion or Champs earlier there. Skirkslands. World Market. It's a store called TJ Maxx. So you see, this entire is the parking lot, and right from that end to this end. There's a store called Five Below. is called Value City Furniture. And this is Nordstrom Rack. There's another store called Carter's Oshkosh. There's another store called Ulta Beauty. And whenever we see pedestrians here, we gotta slow down and wait for the pedestrian to cross over. There's a store called DSW, Designer Shoe Warehouse. These employees are taking their carts back to their store. There's a store called Home Goods. This is the parking lot. There's Sierra Trading Post. Another store called for garments, apparels, Old Navy, Bath and Body Works. Another store called Michael's. Good, how are you doing? Alright, so here we have Ross Dress for Less. It's another store called America's Best Contacts and Eyeglasses. Party City. Any kind of party, any kind of party wear, you get it at Party City. Gifts, decorations, anything on those lines. And the other stores like PetSmart, Famous Footwear, Bye Bye Baby. You can't see from here, but it is Bye Bye Baby. BUY BUY BABY. All right. Here's a closer look at Party City. Okay. And I need to go into PetSmart. Okay, this is a pet store. They have everything for all kinds of pets: dogs, cats, fish, birds, and reptiles. This is a bearded dragon for $74.99. Well, $54.99. Each. This is a cockatiel. This is an assorted cockatiel. This is blue parakeet. This is a yellow canary sleeping. This is a zebra finch. This one is also a zebra finch, I think. No, another one. It's a different bird. All right. We have a fancy mouse. This one is the fancy mouse male, $7.99. It thinks it's really covering a lot of distance. These are different kind of toys for birds. Hi, I just wanted to quickly check. Do you board birds?
No, we don't.
No. Oh, okay.
Animal Care Unlimited, the vet, they do.
Animal care.
Yep, Unlimited, I think they do.
Oh, okay. You have the phone number or
I
something?
don't have
Okay.
it off the top of my head.
Animal Care Unlimited.
Yep, you can check with them.
Okay, thank you so much.
Uh-huh.
All right, I want to take a look at this. This is 99 bucks or 74.99. It's called the ball python. Hello, Mr. Ball. And this one is assorted milk snake. Alrighty. So people do have pythons as pet. Pythons as pets.
$49.44 today. Is this the park over? I have to actually have
These are some dog toys. All right. I just got 2 items.
Whatever's all I got left. All right.
Thank you so much.
You
Thank-
have a great day and enjoy the rest of your night.
Thank you. You too.
Thank you.
Thanks. All right. Time right now is 9:04. 9:04 p.m. And it's still quite bright. Finding my way to my car. I thought I was in that parking lot, but I'm here.
Would you like your receipt email or printed today?
Can we do both?
Yes, I can.
Yeah, okay.
Sure can.
Right.
Okay.
I'm making a video of my visit to my favorite pet store.
Okay. All right. Your grand total is going to be $938 today.
Okay, so there's a 25% off on the second one.
Right.
Okay.
Took it off right here.
Okay.
Buy one, get one, $1.20.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, thank you.
It's going to be $938 today.
All right.